Presented by qualifying leader in funny car Cruz Pedregon, 3.966 seconds at 315.64 miles an hour. His ET is a track record here. You know, talk about those sessions. You guys always talk about just racing your car, racing the track. But when like this comes, gets a little cooler, you know, were you expecting those big numbers?
Well, yes, we were, but you know, you never know. These cars are so touchy. You know, we're still fighting a little bit of a fuel curve issue, and it's not perfect yet, but it was good enough to run early. Like the first part of the track, it ran as good as we can run, pretty much, and then in the middle, it didn't quite run, so it didn't run speed. So I figured at that 315 at the finish line, I figured if somebody can be close to us at half track and they can run like 320, 322, they might be able to nip that. So we were nervous coming back. We obviously wanted to be number one, but hey, the Stamp-On Tool 95th Toyota, man, that's a great way to start, because we have another night session tomorrow.
Cruz, are you surprised there weren't any? Are you surprised there weren't any more 3-second runs than there were tonight?
To be honest with you, I don't, and this is going to sound canned, but I really don't pay too much attention to what the other guys do. I kind of have my head buried in figuring out how I'm going to drive and figure out what move I'm going to make on as far as the tune-up goes. So I kind of tune them out if I can, and we truly try to race our car. You know, and I've done that before and try to listen to what everybody else runs, and you got to get caught up in it. Pretty soon you start second-guessing your own setup. So I found that you know, just best to just pay attention to our own thing. But you know, there's some cars that that I feel tomorrow night we might have something to say. So we're not going to be counting our chickens yet. We're going to come out here tomorrow in the first run and establish a good baseline, and then come out here and see if we can't fire off another good run.
Where does Route 66 rank on your list of tracks?
Route 66 surface is probably, I would put it at number 1 or 2 on as far as flatness, smooth. Yeah, it's a good track. I mean, imagine if it was 10 degrees cooler here, like we've had, you know, other tracks. And as far as smoothness, you can't really see it, but by the naked eye. But if you look at the computer, like we look at, it's smooth. There's no bumps or rebounds and all that kind of stuff. So whoever laid this pavement out here, and I don't know, it was about 15 years ago, I think this track is. They did a great job, and so we give it a little extra knowing that we're here as opposed to somewhere else.
So it can take more.
It could take more, yeah. If we could have run, let's say our car ran 272 at half track. If we could have run like 276 or 7, like we were trying, and run like 320, we could run 93 or 4 without a problem.
Cruz, the format here is such where you run you run 4 sessions at nighttime, but then you race in the day. Totally different combination than what you have out here for night. Would you be in favor of the NHRA looking at possibly a night race like this?
Not really. You know, to be honest with you, I really think the crew guys, they're the ones that pay the price. They spend a lot of, you know, they're out here at least 3 hours after we make the last run. So I think really the teams that can adjust, the teams that can adjust, knock this guy out here, the teams that can adjust to run fast at night and also adjust to run in the daytime are still the teams that are going to win the races no matter what time of day it is. So we're aware of that. We just, you know, this is kind of more for positioning and looking good, but we really earn our money right in the middle of the day on the hottest part of the day, and we're good there too. We just need to prove it.
So much is made about the Western Swing. This is the race that leads into the Western Swing. How important is this race going into the Western Swing?
Well, for us, they're all important. We're trying to lock in ourselves as high, not lock in, but we're trying to get as high as we can in the top 10. And so we've been fighting for our lives, believe it or not, the last 5 or 6 races. So we're not. This is not much different than any, but they're all important. And I think our car is coming on at the right time. Because if you're not in it, you can't you can't do damage and even think about a championship. So we like where we are. The car's repeating. It's not really hurting parts. So we're in a good position. It's a matter of trying to outswing these guys in qualifying, and then on race day just try to do just try to win rounds. It's really as simple as that.
Perfect.
All right, thank you guys. Yep.
The session